See, the fact is we can't continue like this, so. Lai, we can't continue as an entity that cannot come together to fight bad governance. And do you know why we can't fight bad governance? We can't fight bad governance because we are not united. And what is the major source of our disunity? It's not tribal bigotry. Tribal bigotry is there, but it's not tribal bigotry. But it's religious fanaticism. Just like I said, as it exists predominantly in the north. And why do I excuse tribal bigotry? Tribal bigotry now is just like a device of survival. Having witnessed, having encountered what they have faced in the hands of what they call the majority north. Why do I keep saying the majority north? Because take it or leave it, the north commands the population as far as Nigeria is concerned, right? But the fact is, this humongous population is informed predominantly religiously. And that is why anything that is not affiliated with religion doesn't fly. You may want to think the Yoruba man is tribalistic or whatever in any way, but I want to tell you that tribalism is informed, just like I said, what informed that? Because he feels he can't remain this way. And that is why, in the midst of an incompetent government, a Yoruba man would prefer to stay with his own than to let this thing go back to what it used to be. We have seen it with Buhari and with a lot of other people. And when you talk about Igbos entirely, that is why the game even changed entirely. Igbos are still suffering from the crime, the offense of Ojukwu, as Nigeria has painted it to be. Just like I keep saying, they have been forgiven, but they have not been fully accepted and integrated. When you say now they have not been fully integrated, you say, but they have senators, they have whatever. But, well, that is not something I can actually come out and tell you fully here. But the fact is, I just feel this generation must do something. And if we do something, just like one caption that said, and if we didn't come back, tell them we have gone to sacrifice our today for their tomorrow. That is how people must think. That is how you must think. Nobody was born with a manual in this life in regards what is best. Now trial and error. And in regards these fanatics, their problem majorly is with westernization. Westerners are actually committed an offense according to this religious fanatic that can never be forgiven in this life. And the fact is, the Western concept negates what their own way of life stands for. Right? So, but the fact is, the Middle Belterner, the Igbo man, the Yoruba man, these things are actually a way to go that he feels is progressive in nature. And that is why, funny enough, everybody is running from this same country to countries that have developed, despite the fact that they are the worst too. They are, what do they call it? They are idol worshippers, or they don't believe in morals or whatever, but we still run to these countries to go and seek asylum and a lot of other things, including the northerners, including a fanatic. But at the end of the day, we say their way of life is not good. It's very terrible. Right? The fact is, I just have a lot to say. Pardon my mixing of thoughts. I'm so full of thoughts this evening. But the fact is, things cannot remain the way it is. Sincerely speaking. So it's appointed for a man to buy once, and after buying judgment. People have lived before us. We are going to live, and people are going to live after us. But at the end of the day, one thing that gives you satiety, one thing that makes you feel accomplished, is the fact that you stood for something. And at this point in time, I will ask everybody, what are you standing for? Are you standing for mediocrity, or are you standing for reality? And that is just it. So the fact is, God,